The following is a presentation of Regional Radio Sports. Whether it's AM 800 KREI, AM 1400 KJEF, J98 The Booth, MyMoInfo.com, or at MyMoInfoSports on Twitter. Regional Radio is your most comprehensive source for all area sports.
And with that, we say good evening and welcome to the heart of Perry County from First State Community Bank Field at the Bank of Missouri Soccer Complex. This is Championship Night in Perryville, Missouri, as we continue our coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on Regional Radio. Tonight, we will hand out the championship of Class 2 District 1 as the top two seeds compete in the title game. Two teams ranked in the top 5 in the state in Class 2. It's the hosting Perryville Pirates and the Bulldogs of Cape Notre Dame here tonight on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. Hello, everybody. My name's Nathan Gertz. Thanks for tuning in to the Fleets Equipment pregame show. Fleets Equipment is in St. Genevieve and Leadington. For all your lawn, farm, and garden equipment needs, let their family serve your family. On Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the outer service road at the Leadington exit, online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Pregame show, of course, as we bring you the countdown to kickoff between Perryville and Cape Notre Dame, part of continuing coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on Regional Radio, brought to you in part by Com3 of Festus, the Dough Run Company in Park Hills, Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, and Cole's Tractor and Equipment and Applebee's, both of Farmington. This is a long-awaited matchup between these two teams. They met a month ago in the regular season down in Cape Girardeau. Notre Dame escaping with a 2-1 win. They are right next to each other in the Class 2 state poll, according to the Missouri Soccer Coaches Association. It is Cape Notre Dame, the reigning District 1 champion, number 4. Perryville ranked number 5. Both teams having great seasons. Cape Notre Dame, they come in winners of 3 in a row, 14-5-1 overall this season. They've won 2 of the last 3 district titles in Class 2 District 1, while Perryville 17-5 on the year, winners of 4 straight. They're seeking their first district title since 2015. That ended pretty well for them that season. They finished second in the state, so perhaps another deep run in the state tournament for a team that has won 1 state title in its history in boys soccer awaits if they can knock off Cape Notre Dame, trying to snap a 6-game losing streak to the Bulldogs. We talked to both head coaches about this one. You'll get to know the teams a little more in depth in a moment, but first we want to introduce the head coaches, and we will talk with Perryville head coach Jerry Fulton in a moment. But when the Fleegs Equipment pregame show continues, we'll be chatting with the head coach of Cape Notre Dame, Bulldog head man Matt Vollink, our guest. That's up next when the Fleegs Equipment pregame show continues. You're listening to the high school soccer playoffs on Regional Radio.
Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Missouri invites you to come on down and let us help you find your next vehicle. Purchasing a car, SUV, or truck can be an overwhelming experience. The Gateway crew will help you find the right vehicle for your personal or family needs. We offer 24-month or less, no-interest loans for qualified buyers. Come on down to 509 Lincoln Drive and let us help you find a reliable vehicle that fits your wallet.
The leaves are turning, temperatures are falling, and the flavors of the holidays have returned to Prairie Farms. Prairie Farms flavored milks add a delightful taste to the holidays. Flavors like chocolate custard, maple pecan, sugar cookie, chocolate mint, and holiday custard. And don't forget their delicious eggnog. No holiday table would be complete without sour cream, dips, cottage cheese, and ice cream. Prairie Farms, dedicated farmers, happy cows, and good milk.
Fall is here, and winter is on the way. This is Randy from Gifford Lumber Company in Farmington, and we're always ready to help you get what you need no matter what the season may be. Plumbing, electrical, hardware, lumber, tools, and so much more. Stop by and see us. Check the Makita, Yeti, and Traeger grill inventory. We're Gifford Lumber Company, and we're hometown proud. Located on Potosi Street in Farmington.
Gifford Lumber Company in Farmington, hometown proud.
The Dough Run Company, providing the minerals and metals we need to power our future.
We welcome you back to the Fleets Equipment pregame show on the MyMO Info Sports Stream. Warm-ups underway now for the Class 2 District 1 Championship game. Perryville is hosting Cape Notre Dame. I have Bulldogs head coach Matt Volink here with us. Coach, won it a year ago, so obviously you want to try and do that again.
It'd be nice.
And a big boost for your team has been your All-State striker Griffin Stewart coming back from really a serious injury. He's managed to make his way back here at the end of the year. Whatever you can get from him, what sort of boost does he provide for your team?
I mean, just the energy he brings, the passion. I mean, he makes everyone around him a better player. So anytime, even if he's 80, 90%, we benefit from it. So any minutes he can get and be strong for us, it makes us better.
Your team's really been defensive-oriented this year. That's the way you've won a lot of your matches, and you're going up against a group that has been really good goal-scoring, so that has to be such a plus to know that back line, your keeper, Westrich, they've all been in this spot all year where they need to win you matches.
Yeah. They've played together long enough now, too. They have all season to kind of get on the same page, which makes a big difference. And they work hard. They're there for each other as a back lineup, and it will be difficult to stop Perryville. I mean, they have a bunch of good players, so for them to be on the top of their game tonight, it's a must for us, for sure.
Beat them a month ago at your home field. It was a good match then. Think something you want to carry over from that one, something you want to do better?
I mean, defensively, same way we work as a team to defend, and try and always have a backup just in case we get beat. Things we need to do a little bit better. Finishing, we need to capitalize on our chances a little bit better. We kind of talked about that the last few days of how we need to break them down and find a little bit more patience and calmness around the field, because Perryville's high energy and they're very good on the ball, so we have to be calm and no matter what happens, be positive.
Best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That is Matt Volink. He's the head coach of Cape Notre Dame. Bulldogs getting ready to take on Perryville Pirates. Head coach Jerry Fulton will join us next when the Fleets Equipment pregame show continues. You're listening to the high school soccer playoffs on the regional radio.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Everybody loves Mario's Italia. They serve the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pasta, salad, sub sandwiches, calzones, and my personal favorite, the stromboli. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. You'll be satisfied with all of their choices. Check out their full menu online at mariositalia.com. Dine in or have it delivered, or have them cater your next special event. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
The McDonald's Happy Meal is 40, and area McDonald's restaurants are celebrating Thursday, November 7th. Stop by any participating McDonald's, and parents and adults will get a free cookie with every Happy Meal purchase while supplies last.
We welcome you back to the Fleets Equipment pregame show on the MyMO Info Sports Stream. Championship night in the heart of Perry County as the Perryville Pirates host Cape Notre Dame Class 2 District 1 boys soccer title match tonight. Pirates head coach Jerry Fulton is joining us right now on the pregame show. Coach, your bunch has been outstanding scoring this year, averaging about 4 goals per game. But you get down to championship time, those are the matches that tend to be 1-0, 2-1. Your defense and your keeper have to play well. Ty Baudendistel and then the guys in front of him, Ethan Hadler, Dylan Schlimpert, they've been outstanding. What do you think has made them so good this year?
I just think hard work. I mean, they came in June 1st on the first day of summer camp and set a goal for themselves, and they've all worked together hard to achieve that goal.
We were talking on Monday night. You felt like you had the better play against Cape Notre Dame the first go-around at the start of October and came up just a goal short. What are the things you think you'll have to change going into tonight?
I just think we got to, if we just finish our opportunities, we win the game. So I think if we play a little more focused, we know that they just put their cleats on one foot at a time, just like us now. Nothing happened on the field, no miracles happened or anything. So now we just got to go play the game.
These seniors did get to, as freshmen, watch and be a part of a district championship match. But this whole group, this will be the first time really for them getting this opportunity against a great team like you, ranked in the top 5 in the state. what will be the last message about playing in this particular match tonight for them?
A message from me to them? To me, it's this could be your last, so if you're going to leave something, leave it on the field. Don't take it home, because, if we lose tonight, then their senior career is over. So the best thing I can tell them is play with all their heart and don't leave anything on the field.
All right, Coach. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Jerry Fulton, the head coach of the Perryville Pirates. They're taking on Cape Notre Dame, Class 2 District 1 Boys Soccer Championship. Starting lineups coming up in just a moment here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
Champions are made here, on our courts, on our fields, and in our classrooms. Why settle for ordinary when you could be part of greatness? Mineral Area College. Become a Cardinal today.
Fleegs Equipment was founded as a family-owned and operated business where it remains to this day. Known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Massey Ferguson, Hustler, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, Spartan, Kuhn, and many more. Fleegs Equipment is a proven company with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Our certified technicians can diagnose, troubleshoot, repair, and maintain your equipment. Not just one color, but every color. Even if you don't purchase your equipment here, we can provide you with the best service available and the largest selection of parts. As the months turn colder, it's time to service your equipment from the summer and fall. Winterize your equipment and tune up any equipment that you need over the winter, also for the spring. We do that here, and we do it well. If you're in the market for a new compact tractor, new blades, whatever the need, see us here at Fleegs Equipment. Make us your first stop, Fleegs Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve, and on the Outer Service Road in Leadington. Online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Fleegs Equipment, let our family serve your family.
We welcome you back to the Fleegs Equipment pregame show, part of coverage of high school soccer playoff action on regional radio and the MyMo Info Sports Stream. It's brought to you in part by Fleegs Equipment in St. Genevieve and Leadington, Gateway Region YMCA in St. Louis, Gifford Lumber Company of Farmington, Gilster Mary Lee of Perryville, and Jefferson College in Hillsboro. As we take a quick look right now at our Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is committed to improving the health of their patients and positively impacting the communities they serve. Other matches tonight in our area as we get set for the start of championship night for high school boys soccer throughout the state. Amongst the other teams in our area, Class 3 District 1. That's being played in Farmington tonight. The North County Raiders are taking on Cape Central, a team that beat in overtime both times, both Perryville and Cape Notre Dame earlier this season. Also coming up tonight in terms of district championship matches in Class 4 District 1. That'll be played over in Poplar Bluff, northwest of Cedar Hill is the top seed there. They're taking on Jackson. Northwest Cedar Hill having an outstanding year. Haven't quite cracked their way into the top 10 in the state, but they're having themselves an outstanding year nonetheless. Other scores to note as we come into tonight, the semifinals that were played on Monday night in this Class 2 District 1 tournament. Both teams winning fairly handily. Both teams were only up 1-0 at halftime, but rolled in the second half to victories as Cape Notre Dame knocked off St. Pius of Festus 4-0 in their semifinal. Big second half explosion for Perryville as they knock off Fredericktown 6-0 back on Monday night. And we mentioned the earlier meeting between these two teams almost exactly a month ago from today on October the 5th in Cape Girardeau. The Bulldogs win it 2-1 over Perryville, extending their winning streak over the Pirates to 6 straight matches. We will see if that continues or if Perryville wins their first district championship since 2015. This is their first appearance in a district title match since 2016. They'll be doing it on a brisk, chilly night as we take a look at tonight's game time weather forecast. It's brought to you by the Doe Run Company, providing the minerals and metals we need to power our future. 47 degrees right now with overcast skies. Good news is all the rain we had earlier seems to be moving out of the area, and the showers that will come back to the southeast portion of Missouri are not going to get here, it looks like, until later this evening. Very slight breeze out of the south, 3 miles per hour, so the wind not going to wreak havoc on the run of play this evening between these two teams. As we remind you that coverage of the high school soccer playoffs is brought to you in part by Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus, your local area McDonald's, and Hearing Care Partners and Midwest Sports Center, both in Farmington. Reminder, the Hearing Care Partners broadcast schedule. Hearing Care Partners, we listen so you can hear. High school football comes your way Friday night, including right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream, St. Pius of Festus. The Lancers will be on the road taking on Caruthersville in the Class 2 District 1 football semifinals. Coverage will start with the Fleegs Equipment pregame show 6 o'clock. Again, that's right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. And tell your friends and family if they want to listen to this one to either just click our Sports Stream logo on the homepage of our website, mymoinfo.com, or to head on over to YouTube and search for our channel, MyMo Info Sports, and they'll be able to stream us here this evening. And we have ourselves at what looks to be a dandy of a championship match this evening. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the two teams that will be playing in it as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups. They're brought to you by Presbyterian Manor. Visit them in Farmington or go online to presbyterianmanor.org. That's Presbyterian Manor, the way you want to live. Let's begin with Cape Notre Dame, the top seed in Class 2 District 1 and the reigning champs, 14-5-1 on the air under head coach Matt Vollink. Their starting lineup will look like this. We mentioned Griffin Stewart, senior striker. He's all-state a year ago, but has missed most of this season due to a meniscus tear. Just now coming back from it. Talking to Coach Vollink pregame, he said while they're intending for him to start, there is a chance that they may go with a different guy up top, possibly Colton Newmeyer, a sophomore, if Stewart's not feeling great pregame. For the moment, though, he's slated as a starter. He'll be up top with a freshman, Will Dotson, at the two forward positions. The center midfielders are Brett Vandeven, a senior, and also Blaze Kula, a sophomore. The outside mids on the wings are Andrew and Devin Mueller, who are both seniors. The defensive line in back, the center backs or fullbacks defensively are Tommy Taylor, who was All-State a year ago, a junior, and also there in the middle is Jacob Young, a junior. The outside backs defensively or halfbacks, that is Caleb Garner, a sophomore, and Drew Vandeven, a sophomore as well, with Connor Richrich, a sophomore, as the starting keeper. Take another quick break, bring you Perryville's starting lineup after this. This is the coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio.
Josh Harris joins us now from Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67 in Farmington and Poplar Bluff, and soon to be Festus. And Josh, you know the holidays are right around the corner, and I'm thinking an off-road vehicle from Midwest Sports would look great under the Christmas tree.
With Christmas right around the corner, we can help fill those Christmas needs from anything from side-by-sides, ATVs, youth motorcycles. Ultimate Toy Store here in Farmington. We're located at 124 Walker Road.
Stop by and see Josh Harris today at Midwest Sports Center.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at your home, the No Bull Deal, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. What is the No Bull Deal? It's simple. It's a deal no other Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep dealer offers. Sure, you can shop around, but we're confident that you will come home to our way of doing business. We take the nationally advertised programs one step further and offer you the lowest locally advertised price, and we guarantee it. So whether you see us first or see us last, we are the dealer that will give you the best No Bull Deal and service anywhere. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus, or check us out at lucassmith.com.
Welcome you back to coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio and the MyMo Info Sports Stream, brought to you in part by Mineral Area College in Park Hills and New Era Bank in Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge, and Bonne Terre. Just about set for kickoff here in a moment. Sorry about jumping away there for a second. The national anthem crept up on us. We gave you tonight's Presbyterian Manor starting lineup for Cape Notre Dame. Recap real quick. Griffin Stewart, Will Dotson up top. The center mids, Brett Vandeven and Blaze Kula. The outside mids, Andrew and Devin Mueller. The outside defensive backs are Caleb Garner and Drew Vandeven. Center backs Tommy Taylor and Jake Young. And Connor Westrich, a junior, is the starting goalkeeper tonight for Cape Notre Dame. For the Perryville Pirates, they're going to be the road team on the scoreboard, even though they're hosting this district tournament on their home field, the First State Community Bank field. Their starting lineup for head coach Jerry Fulton looks like this. Up top, the two forwards are strikers. Dayton Stratman, a sophomore, their leading goal scorer on the year with 23 netted total. And also up top is one Jake Unterreiner, the senior forward with 12 goals and a team best 21 assists this season. Two center mids in this flat 4-4-2, like Cape Notre Dame runs for Perryville. Austin Welk, who was a regional radio dream teamer a year ago, 13 goals, 19 assists this season for Welk as a center mid. He's joined by a freshman, Carson Adams, at the other center mid position. The two outside mids, Stanley Valansky, a senior, 17 goals, 6 assists, and Nick Bishop, a sophomore. The defensive back line includes at the fullback center back spots Ethan Hadler, a senior, and Dylan Schlimpert, a sophomore. The outside backs, Hunter Pritchard, a senior, and Riley Hagan, a sophomore. Ty Baudendistel, just a sophomore, their starting keeper. He's been outstanding in goal this year, 152 saves. The win over Fredericktown, his 11th shutout of the year. Save percentage just a tick below 80%. He's had an outstanding season, and he'll have to be outstanding again tonight here as Perryville takes on Cape Notre Dame. Quick uniform check for these two teams, brought to you by Coldwell Banker Holsey. They moved this town as Perryville road team on the scoreboard will wear white this evening with green shorts with white trim at the bottom of the shorts. They've also got on the white jerseys green numbers. Perryville logo there on the left side of the chest and wearing white socks. Cape Notre Dame in blue jerseys with black on the shoulders, blue numbers with a white trim, blue shorts, blue socks. The keepers this evening for Cape Notre Dame, Westrich will wear, looks like neon orange, and it'll be a dark red for Ty Baudendistel in goal tonight. He's going, both keepers are wearing shorts this evening on a chilly evening, as we said, just a touch below 50 degrees tonight, but no wind, no rain. All in all, should be a great evening for a big-time high school soccer match, and we're ready to get it started. It's time for kickoff, brought to you by New Era Bank. It's easy to save your coins and change with New Era Bank's Roundup Savings. To see how easy it is, visit your local New Era Bank branch or go online to newerabank.com. That's New Era Bank, member FDIC. They're fired up for the start here. Perryville will be defending the goal to our left, and Cape Notre Dame defending the one to our right as we're up on the hill above things here at a beautiful facility, First State Community Bank Field at this gorgeous, sprawling Bank of Missouri soccer complex. A great setup to play the beautiful game, and we should have a beautiful match here tonight as Perryville will get the first touch. The kickoff sent away. Here's a through ball or deep ball played over the top here on the near side, deflected back here in the midfield. Carson Adams has it initially, now gives off to Austin Welk. Towards the middle, near the top of the attacking third, Jake Unterreiner tries to play a through ball to Welk, deflected away, he gets it back. Welk will push it back here to the near side, that's Riley Hagan. He'll give off over to Stanley Valansky, one touch near the top of the box, Dayton Stratman. Thought about maybe shooting, has his shot knocked away though, deflected out of bounds behind the goal. So that'll be off Cape Notre Dame and will result in the first corner of the night. Perryville will take it here on the near side flag. It will be Austin Welk to come up and take the boot. Good kick, far post side, head on there, nearly that time by Unterreiner. Couldn't finish though. Deflected and knocked away. Perryville will reset, bring it back along the back line. This is Ethan Hadler, the center back. Maybe their best defensive player. He'll have to be good tonight. Attempt by Hagan to bring it up the field is taken away, but then Valansky gets it back for Perryville. Playing it down this near sideline, trying to set up the run. Unterreiner trips up, can't get to it. So coming up field now here, the outside back spot, that is Devin Mueller, as he will try to play it up ahead. Eventually it's just booted deep by Vandeven, and it goes all the way beyond midfield and out of bounds here on the near sideline. Perryville going to have a throw in here. We're a minute and a half into the action. Clock will count backwards, but we'll try to keep regular time you would see in soccer. So we're in the second minute of play as an attempt to get the ball here near side that time by Drew Vandeven. Unsuccessful, winning the possession. So another Perryville throw just beyond midfield here on the near sideline. Valansky will take it. Long throw down the sideline. Vandeven gets ahead on it. Ball bouncing around near midfield. It'll be settled. That's Dylan Schlimpert trying to play it up ahead to Adams. He's knocked around. Drop it back towards Hadler. He tried to play it, switching fields far side, but Pritchard wasn't ready for it. Run is set up down the far sideline. Looking to turn and make a little room there. Brett Vandeven. He gets it taken away. Great recovery there, far side of the field. That was Hadler. Nice job moving up from the center back spot. He'll give it off middle of the field towards Welk. Tries to play it towards Valansky. It's deflected, taken away. Now here near side of the pitch, looking to create a little loom. Brett Vandeven. He'll play it long towards the far side to Griffin Stewart, who is indeed starting tonight, despite the concerns from the coaching staff at Cape Notre Dame that he might still be a little bit banged up. As ball is played long to the far sideline. Good recovery by Hunter Pritchard. He'll clear it away, though. Quick throw in coming from Cape Notre Dame right in front of the Perryville bench, far sideline. It's headed away. Nice job by Pritchard to try and clear. Again, knocked out of bounds. Another Bulldog throw coming here in a second. On the far sideline, it's taken away. Nick Bishop has it there for a second. Now top of the box, far side. Looking to create a little space. No room there for Schlimpert. Pritchard tries to clear. Ball's deflected right back into the box. Top of the box, far side. Here's a cross now from just beyond the flag on the far side of the field for the outside mid that time. That looked like Mueller, but it's wide and out of bounds behind the net. So goal kick coming for Ty Bawden, still on the far side of the field. His boot away, headed for a moment middle of the pitch by Cape Notre Dame, but Perryville has won the possession. Far side of the field trying to play it up looks like Pritchard from the outside back spot. Gets it to Welk, middle of the field. Has Valansky with a lot of space just beyond the center circle. He tried to drop it off back here to Riley Hagan, but Hagan was trying to make the outside back run ahead of things, so it's way behind him out of bounds. So throw in coming here for Cape Notre Dame on this near sideline. It'll be Andrew Mueller to take it. Tries to win the header. We have our first whistle of the night. Head referee says there was a little too much of a push here along the near sideline for Mueller. So he'll pick up his first foul of the evening. Long free kick played by Dylan Schlimpert down along the near sideline here. It's out of bounds, so Cape going to get it right back. Notre Dame, as we mentioned, winning the earlier matchup with Perryville 2-1. These are two teams that are a little different in style. Perryville, a high-scoring affair, averaging about 4 goals a game. Cape Notre Dame just shy of 3, but they give up a little more than 1 a game. Here's a nice ball through the middle of the field. Dotson, the freshman, leaves it off up top. Over for the outside mid. Devin Mueller coming back into the fray of things near the top of the box. He tried to play it outside back towards the flag, but it's deflected out of bounds. Perryville looks like they got a boot on it. So we have corner coming. Far side flag. Left-footed boot to the ball to get it back into the middle of the box. Jake Young goes up high to get his head on it. Tried to play it far post side, but didn't get enough mustard on it, and Baudendistel wraps it up with ease. In the 6th minute, no score early. Class 2 District 1 championship match, Perryville and Cape Notre Dame. Middle of the field, Dayton Stratman, one of his first touches of the night. Tried to leave it for Nick Bishop along the far sideline, but he lost possession out of bounds. Right in front of the Cape Notre Dame bench. Bulldog throw in coming. Vandeven tries to leave it on the drop pass for the outside back. The boot deep down the field. Looked like that time Schlimpert got onto it. Here's Hagan trying to clear. Far side of the field. Schlimpert goes up and wins a header for a moment. Now Welk has possession. He'll get it off to Valansky here, middle of the field. Getting closer to the semicircle. He'll put it up. Tried to play a through ball right up ahead quickly to Dayton Stratman. It's deflected and knocked away. Outside back here on the near side slips. Drew Vandeven didn't catch his footing. It is still a little wet, not quite swampy, but still a little slick out there this evening after all the rain they had today in Perryville. So footing will be a slight issue tonight for players. Here on the near sideline, trying to play it up ahead, Andrew Mueller trying to get the pass settled down. Off his left boot, it's out of bounds. So Caleb Gardner, the outside back here to the near side. Drew Vandeven over there on the far side. Tommy Taylor, Jake Young making up the two center backs back there defensively for Cape Notre Dame. Lots of space, top of the box area. Tried to flick it off to the back of his heel. Jake Unterreiner from just beyond the top of the box, but he didn't bend it back to the near post side. And waiting far post is Connor Westrich to fall right on top of that. So call that the first shot we've had tonight. And on goal to boot for Unterreiner as a deep ball is played up here near the sideline. Here's a shot put on just beyond the top of the box here, left side of the field. And it is far too far over the top of the box that time for Andrew Mueller. I check that. That's actually Griffin Stewart playing up here. So one shot apiece here early. Stewart's going to win the possession back here near side of the field. Good through ball. Will Dotson, the freshman, will try to run it down here. Left side of the box, just extended from it. He'll chip it back towards the middle. It's knocked away. Good header clearing it out there by Schlimpert. Carson Adams trying to play it up. Unterreiner will drop back off to Valansky. Now back to Adams as they get towards midfield. Good passing from Perryville here. Welk will send it off far side of the field, trying to switch things up over towards Pritchard. Up ahead to Nick Bishop, just beyond the midline, out there near the Cape Notre Dame bench. He can't win possession. Ball knocked out of bounds, though. Perryville will have the throw-in. As we're in the 9th minute. One shot apiece early, no score. Vandeven tried to drop it off after winning the possession back. Carson Adams gets it, though, and is able to find its way up to Unterreiner. He tries to chest it up ahead on a one-touch to Dayton Stratman. Not there for it. Good job coming up from the outside back spot. Pritchard to head it back into the fray. Welk settles after a header. Try to flick it up for Stratman. Nowhere to go, though. Nice job covering that time. Jake Young booting it out there on the clearance for Cape Notre Dame. Ball still free near the top of the box. Young has it. He will swing it out here near side. Stewart leaves. Garner will clear up ahead midfield. Now Dotson, the freshman, leaves it off middle of the field for Vandeven. They try to set up the run down the near sideline. Coming quickly, that is Stewart. Can't get around near the top of the box. He fights for it with Hagan. Now he has a little space and got position. Will leave top of the box. Shot put on, and it's way off. Off the side of the foot that time. That looked like Dotson, the freshman. Didn't get a good strike there. His team wins the possession. Back, though, near the corner flag, far side of the field. Now they give it to Vandeven. Lots of space middle of the field right now, Brett Vandeven. Good job stepping up that time, though. Looked like Valansky and Carson Adams combining to deflect that away. And Perryville has possession here near sideline for a moment. Unterreiner didn't settle. Vandeven works it back to the middle of the box in a collision. Middle of the field. Dotson and Austin Welk get tied up. Welk's going to get hit with the whistle and the foul. First on him, first on Perryville. Cape Notre Dame with two shots so far, both or neither on goal in the 11th minute. Here's a cross deep into the box, far side of the field. Good job getting up with the header that time, Hagan, to keep it away from Stewart. Attempt to put it back in by Vandeven. It's up in the air, high in the air, here near on the near side, just outside of the box. Valansky does a good job to clear it away. Unterreiner trying to one-touch far side of the field. Stratman wasn't ready. Stepping up from the outside back spot, one of the defenders, Stratman wins the possession back. He'll leave it far side of the field. Nick Bishop, he cannot get there. Good slide tackle to get to the ball there, far side of the field by the outside back, Drew Vandeven. He'll knock it away out of bounds. Perryville throw-in coming here. Pritchard comes up from the outside back spot to take it. It's deflected back towards him, and he can't settle on the touch. And it goes out of bounds off his chest. We've got subs coming. First time tonight, we'll see some new faces for Cape Notre Dame. They will make the change here on the near side. And bring in Cole Bruderman a freshman for the first time tonight. As they fight for possession, middle of the field here in the 12th minute. Still no score between Perryville, Cape Notre Dame. Bruderman trying to settle. He'll leave, middle of the field, over towards Jake Young. Winning possession near the center circle. That was Carson Adams. Stratman has it now, sets up the run, far sideline, charging quickly is Bishop. He's got two defenders around him, can't get around both of them. Unterreiner just trying to arm fight, win for possession on the sideline. And Cape Notre Dame gets it back. They drop it off. Big, deep boot. Tommy Taylor trying to clear it away. Pirates get it back into the fray, though. Stepping up, winning for possession here just near midfield is Hadler. Gets hit as he collided with one of the midfielders. Whistle blows. They're going to get Cape Notre Dame for the bump. So that'll be the second foul, second whistle on Cape Notre Dame here in the first half. Off the free kick, they switch fields, come here near side. Valansky, good ball back into the box, far post side. Stratman couldn't get to it, though. It's headed away. Now near the top of the box, far side of the field. Welcome, one touch, gives off to Bishop. He crosses it in, but nobody's there. It's a little too far on the near post side. And that's an easy one to pick up on the roll on a hop or two for Connor Westridge. Ensuing punt from the Cape Notre Dame keeper. Pritchard tries to one-touch play it back in on the far sideline. Stratman, for a moment, had one possession, working his way around Drew Vandeven, but he tried to spin and hop-step his way to his left again and loses the ball out of bounds on the sideline. Sub is made. That looks like Brett Vandeven, who had been out a moment ago, back in now. Throw in deflected. Welk is able to get on top of it, though. Gives it off. Unterreiner has some space. Nice little one-touch for a moment on the middle of the field, near the top of the box, but it was a little too long, and he didn't have the angle to get back to it. Westridge comes up and is able to slide and fall on top of it. Ensuing punt there as we enter the 15th minute. Off a bounce. Schlimpert boots it up high in the air, middle of the field, getting a head on it there. Vandeven trying to play it up the middle of the field. Hard charging is one of the mids for Cape Notre Dame, but Baudendistel comes off his line and gloves that ball top of the box. He'll punt it away just near midfield. Not a great touch here near side for Caleb Garner. He does get it back to the middle of the field, though, with a little space. Trying to play it up ahead this time is Vandeven. They'll give it up here near side. Looking to play it into the box now. Bruderman trying to turn, get the cross into the box here on the left side of the field, cleared away, getting in front of that one, Schlimpert. Headed back near the top of the box area. Drew Vandeven tries to switch fields far side. Pritchard looks to clear. Vandeven gets it back for a moment. Now far side of the field, here comes your cross. Some room on the middle part of the box, right at the PK line. Dotson tried to bend it like Beckham, but could not get enough mustard on it and didn't bend it inside the far post side. So that goes out of bounds off Baudendistel. Corner coming for Cape Notre Dame. Taken on the far flag side of the field here in the 16th minute. Baudendistel, great job coming off his line, punches it away at the far post side. Again, the chip as they go up high for it. Valansky wins position. Ball's going to skirt its way all the way out here to the near side of the field, just outside of the box, giving it off. They look to play it in the middle of the field there. Tommy Taylor tried to set something up. Fans want the flag to come up for offsides. It's not there. Good job by Baudendistel with a man in the middle of the box to just punch it away. It's cleared out here near side, and Unterreiner has possession. So Perryville dodging a bullet there. Unterreiner will get it up to Stratman towards the middle of the field. Good through ball up ahead. Can Unterreiner run it down? He's got room around the back for a moment. He's pushed hard near the top of the box. And no flag, no whistle, nothing. Unterreiner collides with Caleb Garner here on the run, trying to get a good through ball from Dayton Stratman set up for a shot, but there is no whistle. The ensuing punt takes a big, hard charge from Connor Westridge all the way back to the other box, and near the top, Baudendistel will come up and glove it. We're in the 17th minute, no score. Perryville and Cape Notre Dame. Bulldogs have 3 shots. None have been on goal. Just the one for Perryville, but it was there for Jake Unterreiner. Just didn't quite have what he needed. As we have a foul and a free kick coming for Perryville here just beyond the center circle, far side of the field. So from our vantage point, it's the left to top side of the circle. Hadler to take it, drops it off to Pritchard for a moment. Now they get it to Bishop, far sideline. Stuck between 2 defenders. He and Pritchard again trying to set the run up. Stratman there as well. Cleared away for a moment. Tommy Taylor gets it off up here to the outside back, far side. Vandeven, he tries to play it long. It's deflected away. Adams winning it back for the Pirates. Gives off to Bishop. Gets it back on a one-touch from Pritchard. Bishop trying to one-touch over to Stratman. He runs into contact, and stepping up there is Jake Young, and he will clear it long out of bounds on the far sideline. Subs coming. Looks like Perryville's going to make their first change of the night. Bishop is going to sit down. As a throw-in from Pritchard is headed away out of bounds. So Cape Notre Dame will get it right back here in the 19th minute. Quick throw in from the outside back, Vandeven. Welk gets a head on it, touch off to Adams. Something set up middle of the field as they try to play it up to the charging Welk. Can't get there though. With a little space now here on the near side of the field. This is the sub in. Vandeven, the outside back, tries to clear it, plays it long down the far sideline. Nobody for Cape Notre Dame will run it down. One touch from Pritchard over to Baudendistel. They switch fields here near side. Hagan up to Valansky. Now Hadler playing middle of the field, coming up from the center back spot. He'll get it to Welk. He tries to get it up towards the middle of the field, setting up the run for Stratman. It's not there. Adams is able to run it back near the midline, far side of the field. That looks like Schlimpert up there. And instead, middle of the field, a chance to get a run set up here for Cape Notre Dame. Trying to get back is Hagan to clear it away. It's deflected by Vandeven. Trying to play it far side of the field. Cameron to hang into the game at a midfield spot. Looking to play it up ahead. Taylor into the box. And a collision. It looked like the hang got tied up with Riley Hagan. On the whistle, they're going to get it on Cape Notre Dame. So free kick coming here. Baudendistel takes it top of the box. Cape Notre Dame gets right back on top of it, though. Here on the near side of the field, Dotson trying to cross top of the box. Nobody's there. It's cleared away. Nice job up that time by Pritchard. Stratman tries to win the possession near top of the box after it was deflected. Tried to get it to Valansky here near side. He's in an arm fight, gets around it though, coming down this near sideline, looking to set something up. He'll chip it towards Unterreiner. It's deflected, knocked away. Gardner coming up. Nice job. Now they will play it. Tommy Taylor coming up from the center back spot there. Able to work the ball towards the other side of the field. Bulldogs have the run set up. They're trying to get it to the outside men. Baudendistel, nice job coming off his line near the top of the box, far side. He boots it away out of bounds. We remind you that coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio is brought to you in part by the Midwest Beef Industry Council in Columbia and the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy in Farmington, Deloge, Fredericktown, and Ironton. Still no score here in the 21st minute. Thought we'd get a lower scoring close game, and we've had that halfway through the first half of the Class 2 District 1 championship match. Perryville and Cape Notre Dame. Pirates with possession here, trying to get up the field was Austin Welk, but maybe about 5 yards from the top of the box, he collides with one of the midfielders for Cape Notre Dame, and they get Welk for the push. At least the second time tonight in this first half he's been whistled. Deep free kick played down the far sideline. Outside mid trying to run it down. That looks like one of the Muellers for the Bulldogs, but he won't get to it. It was, however, they're going to say last off of Pritchard, the outside back. for Perryville, and Cape Notre Dame is going to have themselves their third corner of the game. All of them coming from the far side of the field. Corner flag far side. This one is spinning back towards the top of the box. They try to head it in, but it's straight on right at Baudendistel. An easy play there for the keeper for Perryville as he rolls it back out. It's deflected back into the box for a moment, but then a good drop by Hadler back to Baudendistel. He'll try to just play it up ahead, and far side of the field, a collision over there leads to a throw-in for the Pirates. Middle of the field now for Perryville, looking to set something up. Carson Adams, drop off to Hunter Pritchard, gives it to Caleb Loppy. Into the game now for the Pirates. Little one-touch heading it up ahead that time for Welk. Towards the middle of the field, Adams, he'll drop it back off here near sideline Valansky. That's Bryce Brewer out there as well in the midfield, working with Valansky with the one-touch. Doesn't get a lot of space, though, here on the near sideline, but has it deflected away out of bounds. So he's going to get himself and Perryville a throw-in. Off the throw-in, couple touches, get it back to the middle of the field now for Perryville here in the 24th minute. Hadler works it over to Pritchard. He tries to play it up ahead towards Loppy. Good job stepping back there. That was Tommy Taylor, an all-state center back a year ago, and he has been doing a good job showing off why he is that type of excellent force once again here tonight. So far, 4 shots for Cape Notre Dame, the 1 on goal. Perryville has the lone 1 shot on goal from Unterreiner. Off the throw-in for Perryville, far sideline, Carson Adams. A little one-touch to Loppy. They're trying to create a run down the far sideline. It's deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Pirate throw-in after the substitutions. Nick Bishop is coming back in as he got a blow there and was replaced by Loppy. And it looks like he'll step in as the throw-in is very nice job of the outside mid-far side of the field. Devin Mueller getting a boot to the ball and able to play it up ahead. After it's deflected back to him, he'll play it long down the far sideline once again. Good slide tackle to just get to that ball far side of the field by, that looked like Pritchard. Nice job by the senior outside back for Perryville to get to the ball. That time, just make sure it goes out of bounds, avoid anything else happening. Cape Notre Dame with the throw-in, though, coming here, 25th minute. Long throw into the middle of the box. Deflected near the top, some space. They leave it off to Vandeven just outside the semicircle. He gives it off here near side. Stepping up is, looked like that time, Bruderman, the freshman, but check that. That's Blaze Kula out there in the midfield. Shot there, though. It was on goal. Weak and a couple of hops right to Ty Baudendistel. Run set up here on the near sideline off the punt. Bishop has a little room. Can he turn the corner? Can't quite get there around first Garner and then Tommy Taylor coming over to cover from the outside back spot. And it's deflected out of bounds. They're going to say it was last off of Bishop, so goal kick coming. Cape Notre Dame getting their second shot on goal of this first half. We've mentioned they've had the run of play in shots now. That's 5 total. Just the 1 for Perryville so far. Drop-off pass from Jake Young gives it to Garner. He will try to play it long and switch fields far side. Colby Hager into the game at the midfield spot for Perryville. Tries to win possession right in front of his own bench on the far sideline, but he can't get to it before it goes out of bounds. So Bulldog throw-in coming pretty much right at midfield, just beyond it, far side of the field. It'll be played long down the sideline. After the chest touch, Hager got it back, dropped it off over there for Hadler, and he'll play it up ahead here long, trying to switch fields near side. Looking to get the position there this time is Andrew Mueller. He looks to get it middle of the field As it's deflected, ball finds it's bouncing away in the box. Schlimpert boxing out, gave Baudendistel time to get there. He doesn't get his hands on it, though. It's still loose, but then a nice job Hadler coming up, cleaning up, and clearing it away here on the near sideline. That was nearly dangerous for Perryville, but defense, Schlimpert and Hadler, the two center backs, did an outstanding job to ultimately clear that away here on the near sideline. We've got a Cape Notre Dame throw-in coming in moments. Jake Unterreiner is back into the game as Caleb Loppe will sit down. Throw-in here on the near sideline coming from Drew Vandeven. He'll get it towards the top of the box area, gets it back on a one-touch, fakes the cross, now gives off, left-footed boot here near side. Andrew Mueller with a chip shot, trying to get it to sneak in underneath the top crossbar, and that one floated dangerously up there, but it's just over the top of the net. That was a nice effort there by Andrew Mueller, but not enough as it goes out behind goal. Ensuing goal kick by Baudendistel, deflected, knocked out of bounds. So Perryville throw-in coming on the far side of the field here as we are in the 28th minute. Still no score between the Pirates and Bulldogs, Class II District 1 championship game. Ball loose middle of the field here on the near side. Vandeven coming up. He'll get it back on a one-touch from Brett Vandeven. Andrew Mueller trying to win the position around Nick Bishop right here near midfield after it was put back up. It's knocked away. We've got a whistle and a foul called. And it's on Cape Notre Dame. It's at least the fourth whistle they've gotten so far in this first half. So free kick coming. Dylan Schlimpert will take it here. Boots it deep, far side of the field near the top of the box. Knocked away. Valansky has it back near the middle of the field, trying to win the possession. Off a one-touch. He'll get it back. Dayton Stratman, a little bit of space. Tries to come back to his left. Flick it up ahead, far side of the field. The outside mid Hager, though, was running downfield, and the pass was behind him. It goes out of bounds, far sideline. Cape Notre Dame now up to 6 shots, just the 2 on goal. Again, just the 1 for Perryville. They haven't had control of the possession. Drop pass far side of the field from Hadler to the keeper, Baudendistel. He'll get up there in time and punt it away. Out near midfield, far sideline. Hager trying to run it down. Can't get there. Tommy Taylor will get to it, drop it back. A little one-touch. Trying to play it up ahead was Westrich. There's nowhere to go. Jake Young with the drop pass off to Taylor. He'll try to clear near midfield. Vandeven doesn't win the possession, but far side of the field, perhaps with a little bit of space, is Devin Mueller. He'll set up the run far sideline. 2 men crossing into the box. Gives it back to Mueller near the semicircle at the top. Left-footed pass out here to the near sideline to Andrew Mueller. He doesn't win the possession initially. Now turns the corner, trying to work around Bishop, and Hagen didn't have any space. Great work by Riley Hagen. The touch wasn't strong enough, and it's on a slow roll right at Ty Baudendistel here on the near post side. Well done by Riley Hagen, taking away any position that Andrew Mueller might have had trying to turn the corner here near side. Baudendistel, as we go under 10 minutes to play in the first half, punts it away. Collision as they try to win the loose ball. I think they're going to get Jake Unterreiner for a push-off. At least the 3rd whistle so far in this first half for a foul on Perryville. Cape Notre Dame off the free kick, trying to switch fields far sideline, looking to play it up. Was the outside back. He has it knocked away, deflected out of bounds, though. Throw-in is coming on the far sideline after substitutions. Well, Dotson looks like he's returned to the game for Cape Notre Dame, among others, as we do have the throw-in. Bulldogs win the possession far side of the field, but looked like the man up top that time was offsides as the flag did come out. Here in the 32nd minute. Free kick from the far side of the field taken by Hadler. There's a collision again at midfield, fighting for the loose ball, and again Perryville's going to get hit with a whistle. So Cape Notre Dame will have the free kick coming inside the center circle, left side of midfield. It'll be Gardner to take it. He'll give it off here to Drew Vandeven, near sideline. Tries to touch up ahead. Looking to play it Dotson here on the near sideline for Mueller. It's deflected away by Hagan. Vandeven again trying to play it up here near sideline. Here comes Andrew Mueller trying to turn the corner, left side of the box, plays it near the top of the box. Man is there, shot put on, but it's way over the top of the net. There was room there, middle of the field, just beyond the top of the box that time for Devin Mueller. But he's unable to put a good shot on. So over the top of the net it goes. And in the 33rd minute, Perryville with the goal kick. Bawden-Stistel to boot it here near sideline. Possession won for a moment there by Vandeven. He'll give off far sideline, looking to set something up. Here is one put on the near post side, and nearly an absolute missile put in by Devin Mueller. That one just manages to sneak beyond the near post side. He took that shot from about 30 yards out and just couldn't quite tuck it in the upper corner. Bawden-Distel off the goal kick. Cape Notre Dame wins the possession. Coming up is Schlimpert. He'll try to clear it away back towards midfield, but nobody else there for the Pirates can get back to it. Stratman working against Garner. Eventually, a fight for it far sideline. Nice job by Hunter Pritchard to stay with the play, and out of bounds, it's off of Cape Notre Dame. Pritchard on the throw-in. Gets to Stratman. One touch trying to create something. Middle of the field. Instead, it's taken away. He'll be played here near side. Brett Vandeven. He'll chip it down the sideline here on the near side. Here's Mueller. Looking to create a little space. Gives off right foot. Clearance for a moment by Schlimpert. Now middle of the field. A lot of space. Here's Unterreiner. Jake Unterreiner with the captain's armband on. Trying to get between two defenders. He does play it up to the box. Top of the box, far sideline. Stratman can't run it down. Looking to get up and clear away that time. Here on the near side, Vandeven. They tried to set up something far sideline that time. Outside mid not prepared. Vandeven trying to head it up ahead as they get it beyond midfield here in the 35th minute. Getting ahead on it that time was Hadler to boot it back towards the center circle. Now Welk trying to turn the corner over there on the far sideline for Perryville. Has no space. Clearance in the back line that time by, looked like Tommy Taylor, and it's booted away out of bounds pretty much right at midfield. Throw in coming. We have subs on the way into the game as well. Cape Notre Dame making a couple of changes, including Andrew Mueller taking a seat. As within the 35th minute off the throw-in, Perryville wins the possession back. Nick Bishop, far side of the field, lost it. Vandeven gets it, turns, left-footed chip, gets it into the box here near side. Trying to turn and cross it, but a nice job by Riley Hagan to come up, get in front of the man. And it's deflected. They're going to say it's last off of Hagan. So Cape Notre Dame with their fourth corner of the first half. This one, the first one from the near side flag. And it will be Brett Vandeven to take it. They've got six guys right at the top of the box. Vandeven left-footed cross near post side. It gets through one man. Not a great touch. Now they get it back to him. He'll chip it again towards the middle of the box. Header trying to get it away here near side. Pritchard, nice little flick along that time. Carson Adams, he'll get it back out on the clearance near midfield. Stratman can't get to it, but Brett Vandeven gets it back from Drew Vandeven. He and Bishop fight for it. Good work by Bishop to keep with it. Carson Adams eventually has it for a moment, taken away. Drop off here by Jake Young on the near sideline. Bishop with a hard slide trying to get back to the ball that time, and they're going to say the whistle, and they're going to card him to boot. Nick Bishop just gets hit with a yellow. Whistle for the foul, and I don't know if he said something to the official or not, but there didn't look like there was enough there to perhaps go with a yellow. But Bishop is carded indeed, and he's going to be pulled here immediately as a result. So meanwhile, free kick coming here. A little less than 4 minutes left in the first half. As the head official has to go over to the far sideline to talk to Pirates head coach Jerry Fulton and explain. We'll have a free kick coming here on the near sideline. It will be Drew Vandeven, a sophomore, to come up and take it from the outside back spot. Good right-footed boot towards the far post side. Nice job. Bodendistel comes up with the punch to clear it away. And on one touch, putting it high in the air back near midfield. That time is Welk. Cape Notre Dame gets the possession back. Far side of the field. Trying to get it back up into the fray. That time is Bruderman. Here's a job. Nice cross back into the box, far side of the field. There was room there on the far post side, but it's not bent back in that time on the shot, just off on the far post side. They're going to say last off of Perryville, though. So another corner coming for the Bulldogs, 5th of the first half. Left-footed boot to the near post side. Valansky goes up high. Good header to try and clear it away. Unterreiner will get on top of it down the far sideline and basically just try to get rid of the ball as quickly as possible out along the sideline. Cape Notre Dame will have the throw in here on the attacking half, as there's a collision on that throw in that time from Gardner. I think they'll get Ethan Hadler for the bump there, working against one of the strikers. They actually got it on Cape Notre Dame, rather. Free kick here by Perryville. They try to switch fields near side. Welk loses the possession, though. And the attempt to play it long back into the box is knocked away. Will Dotson tried to get it over the top. Bodendistel, though, he easily comes off his line and scoops it up. Punt near midfield taken away. Cape Notre Dame has it back for a moment on the near sideline, but loses that out of the bounds. So throw in coming for the Pirates as we enter the 38th minute. Or wind down the 38th minute, I should say. Throw in that time from Pritchard, taken away, middle of the field. Dotson has a little space, now sets up a through ball down the far sideline. Great job by Hadler, covering from the center back spot. He'll get to it, turn, boot it away, left-footed. Along the sideline there on the far side, Valansky trying to spin, get back to the middle of the field to get position. He can't do so, loses the ball. On the far side of the field, Gardner playing way up from the outside back spot, has it deflected off a Perryville player out of bounds. He'll get a throw-in. Down the far sideline, Pritchard got a head on it, and Hadler plays it with the left foot back towards the middle of the field. Nice one-touch up ahead that time for Unterreiner towards Stratman. He has a little room and a lot of forward momentum. Sets it up down the far side of the field, inside the box left side. Unterreiner, can he get around somebody? He gets space, leaves it towards the top. Welk can't get back there in time. The ball's loose out here on the near sideline. Trying to play it back up ahead in a hurry. Hagan keep things going in the fray. This is Brady Garza into the game at the outside mid spot, trying to turn the corner. He cannot do so, and they're going to say it was last off of Garza, out of bounds behind the net. So we've got ourselves goal kick coming here in the final 40th and final minute of the first half. The low-scoring, tight, close affair we figured we have, although Cape Notre Dame has had more shots. A little bit better run of the possession so far in the first half. Off the goal kick, attempting to clear it away, Schlimpert. It's still loose middle of the field. Now off a one-touch, booting it high in the air, Riley Hagan. Stratman tries to win the header around Jake Young, can't get there. Now Welk has it back, leaves for Hagan. He'll look to set it up here near sideline for Garza. He'll play it long, middle of the field. Garner comes off to try and head it away. Still some space, though. Valansky, far sideline, inside the box. Trying to turn in there was Pritchard on the outside back run. Can't get there, though. The outside, they're either Jake Young or Tommy Taylor, doing a great job from the center back position to get out there and clear it away. And as he does so, clock hits 000. Referee tweets the whistle twice, and the first half comes to a close. It is every bit the close, tight-knit affair we thought, low-scoring affair that we figured we'd get. A great one so far in the Class 2 District 1 championship game. Perryville 0, Cape Notre Dame 0. We'll take a break, come back with the Midwest Sports Center halftime show after this. You're listening to the High School Soccer Playoffs on Regional Radio.
For 57 years, the staff at Farmington Presbyterian Manor have dedicated ourselves to providing our community the best independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehab. We are proud to be part of the Parkland community and provide the quality health care you deserve. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to find out more about Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Take advantage of our everyday low prices, where prices are always 50% off MSRP. From home decor to living rooms, bedrooms, dining room sets, stop by and check out our inventory and already low prices.
We have 4 different types of financing available.
And remember, the military always receive a discount at Patsy's Furniture. You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Family, health, home. Comtree has been a leader in providing health care to you and your family for over 45 years. What started as mental health services has expanded to dental care, primary care, and many community services. We are your home for health care. We invite you to join the Comtree family tree. Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment. Welcome to our family tree.
Have you ever misplaced your debit card and worried while you try to find it? Hi, Paul Hale here at New Era Bank, and our new app offers Secure Swipe. Secure Swipe allows you to turn your debit card on or off from the convenience of your cell phone. While your card is off, you have the safety of knowing that no one can access your account from your debit card. Download our new app today and get this and many other new features. Call or visit any of our locations to get more information, or visit our website at www.newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC.
Dear movers and shakers, we know how you roll, and we're with you. We're with you on the tarmac or terrain. In the 2019 RAV4 Adventure, Limited, and Hybrid models. We're with you in the comfy Highlander with seating for up to 8 and advanced safety features standard. We're with you in the sharp 2019 Toyota Camry with its available cockpit red leather seats. And we're with you in the all-new 2020 Toyota Corolla, loaded with attitude and the latest tech. We're with you. Let's go, Toyota. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See Twin City Toyota, I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit, or visit them online at twincitytoyota.com.
Welcome to the Midwest Sports Center Halftime Show, part of continuing coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio, brought to you in part by Prairie Farms and Presbyterian Manor and Serenity Hospice Care, all of Farmington, and Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. As we are at halftime of the Class 2 District 1 Boys Soccer Championship game, scoreless between Perryville and Cape Notre Dame. Let's take a look at your first half stats, brought to you by Patsy's Furniture. You'll love to shop at Patsy's on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills. Only one shot in that first half. It was on goal for Jake Unterreiner. That's it for Perryville, though, in terms of the attack. Cape Notre Dame controlled the possession. They had 5 corners in that first half and committed fewer fouls, got whistled 4 times. Perryville ends up picking up, unofficially in that first half, 6 whistles, and they also got Nick Bishop picking up a yellow card there late in the first half. Cape Notre Dame ends up in that first half 2 shots on goal and a total of 9 in the first half. So the keepers, Ty Baudendistel, a little busier in that first half than Connor Westrich. Obviously faced 2 shots on goal, saved them both. Westrich, facing the 1 on goal, comes up with a save to boot. Cape Notre Dame 14-5-1 this season. Winners of 3 in a row coming into tonight after back-to-back losses. They, of course, trying to win their second district title in the last 3 years. Perryville has won 4 straight to get to 17-5 coming into tonight. They had a 3-game losing streak before that included their 2-1 loss earlier this season, back on October the 5th to Cape Notre Dame, trying to win on their home field their first district title since 2015, and that preceded a long run where they ended up finishing second in the state. So we'll see what can happen. Winner would get either Bayless or Lutheran South in Tuesday's Class 2 state sectionals And I believe the winner would host that match, if my math is correct on how things switch off every year for the host of the sectional round. So we will try and get an update on who has won that match by the end of the night on the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard. But in the here and now, we have nothing on our scoreboard here at First State Community Bank Field at the Bank of Missouri Soccer Complex. 0-0 between Perryville and Cape Notre Dame. We're going to take another break and come back to get the second half started here very soon. So stay tuned in a moment for the second half kickoff. You are listening to the high school soccer playoffs on the MIMO Info Sports Stream.
From mailboxing to packing, the UPS Store does everything for small business, including printing. Because running your own business means you're also in charge of marketing and promoting. And our printing experts can help with professional business carding, menuing, postering, all the ings to get people, well, buzzing. The UPS Store. Every ing for small business. And of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus. See us now at our new location at 650 North Creek Drive next to Tiger Express Car Wash.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
Imagine slipping into your own spa at the end of a long day. Soothing, relaxing, refreshing. This can be your life. We can help. I'm Angie DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. We have new inventory of spas, starting from 2-person all the way up to family size. One that will fit in the corner of your patio to larger models that can be used indoors or out. Home Pools and Spas on the outer service road just south of the Leadington exit.
Join the Jefferson County YMCA for our annual Thanksgiving Day 5K. Hi, this is Shelly Otek. Burn some calories before your holiday festivities begin with this fun run walk. The YMCA 5K is open to all ages, so bring the whole family. Contact the Y at 636-931-9622 for more information or to register today. So join the fun Thanksgiving Day for our annual run at the Jefferson County Family YMCA.
Time for the second half kickoff of the Class 2 District 1 Boys Soccer Championship game. Second half kickoff brought to you by McDonald's. Halftime is a good time to go grab yourself something tasty, and at McDonald's, your Egg McMuffin is always made with a freshly cracked egg. That's McDonald's, another great reason to wake up to the favorites you love. Scoreless after one half. How will the second half play out between the Perryville Pirates and the Cape Notre Dame Bulldogs? They switch sides of the field, so it will be Cape Notre Dame here defending the goal to our left. Perryville in white with the green shorts and green numbers, defending the goal to our right. Cape Notre Dame clad in their blue jerseys with the blue numbers with white trim, blue shorts, blue socks, and the black shoulders on those blue jerseys. 40 minutes left to determine a district champion. And obviously, as we mentioned, no score in that first half. Expected this one to be fairly low scoring when two of the top 5 teams in the state in Class 2, Cape Notre Dame ranked number 4, Perryville number 5, collide. And normally these big-time matchups between two great teams, especially with the championship on the line, tend to be lower scoring. So we're ready to start the second half here. As we mentioned, Cape Notre Dame controlling the run of play for the most part. 9 total shots, 2 on goal in the first half. Perryville had 1 shot. It was on goal by Jake Unterreiner, but they really didn't control possession in that first half. We'll see what they can get done here in half number 2. Our head official checking with both keepers. They are ready to go. Line judge here on the near sideline for this half, ready as well. Whistle blows, we're underway. Cape Notre Dame with the second half kickoff. Drop pass off back here is booted away long that time by Vandeven. Instead, Perryville gets it right back, though, here on the near sideline. Stratman, a drop pass, leaving it for Austin Welk. Could try to switch fields, dropping it off far sideline that time for Riley Hagan. Tries to get it back over towards Carson Adams, middle of the field. Now to Ethan Hadler. Gives it to Stratman as they cross the midline. Stratman trying to dribble his way around the defender here on the near side of the field. Leaves it here near side for Valansky. Wants the through ball. He'll get it just outside the box down here on the left sideline. That was a great opening run for Dayton Stratman, as eventually Tommy Taylor has to come up from the outside back spot and just clear it away out of bounds. And it's out of bounds behind the net. And so Perryville will get its first corner of the evening, or second corner of the evening, excuse me. Austin Welk will take it here on the near side flag. Pirates have got, at the moment, 5 guys inside the box, 2 more just beyond the semicircle at the top. Here's the cross middle of the box. It is headed away. Nice job getting on top of that time, the outside back, Vandeven. Here on the near side, getting it back is Pritchard, coming up from the outside back spot, gives off to Austin Welk. He'll drop it back near midfield. Schlimpert coming up from the center back spot. He tries to switch fields, but he didn't have somebody there. It's taken away. Nice job by Hagan to deflect it, tries to get it back on the fray, and gets it back on a one-touch from Nick Bishop here as we've started the second half. We're in the 42nd minute overall of this district championship match. Far side of the field, trying to create a little space. Turn and go is Unterreiner. He tried to give it off to Bishop, has it deflected and taken away. Middle of the field now, here's Dotson looking to get up and work his way around. I think that was Schlimpert, and they blow the whistle and they call Schlimpert for the push-off and the foul. Perryville got the whistle more in the first half, and Nick Bishop outside mid picked up a yellow card to boot. Off a quick throw-in and the free kick, far side of the field, trying to play it up ahead is Hagan. He has it knocked away, though. Lots of space in the middle of the field, left side that time. Vandeven plays it up ahead over to Andrew Mueller, trying to turn the corner and go, and he can't get there. Whistle blows, as a matter of fact. There was a collision trying to get to that ball left side of the box. They're going to say the push-off was on Cape Notre Dame. Unofficially, that's just the 5th whistle that the Bulldogs have been hit with. Free kick coming far side of the field. Schlimpert will take it, deflected. Now trying to boot it long up the field. Far side that time is Adams. Stratman will not be able to run it down. Far side of the field there, Jake Young. He tried to get it off to the other halfback. Far side of the field, Garner. It's knocked away out of bounds. Off the quick throw in for Perryville. Carson Adams gets it on a one-touch from Bishop. Leaves off to Welk. He tries to play it back to Bishop. Stepping in front is Garner. Adams will try to get there, middle of the field. Good drop back off to Hadler. Now they have room. Valansky, middle of the field, some space. Welk, he overran the run there. Top of the box, gets it back though here near side. Unterreiner has a shot wide open in the box here near side, and he puts it right over the top of the crossbar. Unterreiner had all the space in the world here on the near side of the field, and he just boots it right over the top. Much better runs here to start the second half for the Perryville attack. But that one you got to finish for Unterreiner. Just the second total shot of the night for the Pirates. They get it back off the goal kick. Valansky has a lot of room, middle of the pitch as he turns back to his right foot. Loses it, though, knocked away. Bishop to try to win and get it back far side of the field. Looking to set something up, Mueller. He'll give off to Garner. Gives back to Garner, does Mueller on a one-touch. Welk steps in front of it, though. Looking to set something up. He's knocked away. Now Andrew Mueller looking to switch fields. Brings it back here to the near side of the field. Vandeven will give it off to Andrew Mueller. Looking to play it up towards the top. Dotson, it's knocked away. Vandeven will play it here near side. This is Andrew Mueller. That's Devin Mueller on the far side of the field who couldn't turn the corner that time. Looking for a little space is the outside back, Drew Vandeven. Trying to move the ball back ahead into the fray. It's knocked away out of bounds. Throw in coming for Cape Notre Dame. Vandeven gets it in near the top of the box. Hadler fronting the man up front. It's cleared away by Schlimpert. Valansky has it. Drop pass off to Pritchard. And he tries to play it along the sideline, chipping it up ahead to Unterreiner, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. So again, the throw in for Cape Notre Dame, just beyond midfield, right side of the line. This is Vandeven, long up ahead towards Dotson. He can't get to it. Trying to create a little space now, Andrew Mueller, just outside the box right side. Here's his cross, far post side. It's too long for the other mid, charging in, Devin Mueller. He won't be able to run it down. Bishop turns the corner, looks to clear away. Just at the top of the attacking third now, coming up, looks like Tommy Taylor, that's the other outside back there. That time, Gardner tried to play it ahead. Instead, it gets knocked away out of bounds. Perryville has the throw in right in front of the Cape Notre Dame bench on the far sideline. Adams tries to settle. Now Bishop looking to win the position. Gets physical. Ball's knocked away. Adams has it there. Middle of the field. Stratman looking to turn, set the run up. Has a man behind him. Try to get there on the tackle. Can't do so. Stratman will turn it back to his right. Good lead for Welk. One touch for Unterreiner. He's not ready for it. Cleared away. Tommy Taylor. In the center circle now is Dotson as we're in the 46th minute. Welk has some room. Got it from Stratman. Tries to set up Unterreiner. Top of the box. He comes up, collides with the defender in the box. Whistle blows, and they're going to get Unterreiner for the push. Unterreiner had a little space there on a good one-touch from Welk, but just couldn't turn the corner. It looked like around Tommy Taylor that time, and he will get hit for a foul to boot. So off the ensuing free kick, the keeper Connor Westerich takes it, headed back into the fray, nicely done by Pritchard. Here near side, Valansky tries to turn the corner, can't get around his man. This is Mueller giving off to Dotson, middle of the field, trying to create a little space. They'll play it long down this near sideline. Some space for the moment before it's dropped off to Andrew Mueller. Now they'll give it back. Here's the cross into the box, middle of the pitch. There was a man there, and a good job by Schlimpert to get back, knock it away out of bounds behind the net. And they're going to say that was off of the man making his run. Middle of the field for Cape Notre Dame, so Perryville will get it back here in the 48th minute. Ty Baudendistel will step up with the goal kick here near side of the field. Good boot towards the middle. Takes a hop, gets over the defenders, and Stratman has possession of it here on the near sideline now, just beyond midfield. Drops to Valansky. He'll give to Carson Adams. Another drop this one over here to Pritchard on the just in near the sideline. Pritchard back over to Valansky, trying to get it towards Stratman. It's knocked away. Jake Young playing way up from the center back spot with a deflection. Again, Perryville patient, dropping it off. Adams will give off to Hadler, middle of the field. Header to try to work it back, but a good clearance by Hadler to just knock the ball around. They're pinballing it now as Tommy Taylor comes up with a header. Near the middle of the field now, here is Vandeven trying to win the possession. Far side of the field, deep boot down the field that time for Drew Vandeven as he tries to clear it towards the box. It's deflected away. Hadler got back, and his clearance will go out of bounds far sideline. Cape Notre Dame will have a couple subs come in here. No score still in the 49th minute. Class 2 District 1 championship game. Cape Notre Dame will have the throw-in the attacking third. Good long throw towards the top of the box. Turning, trying to get some position for the left-footed shot. It's not there for Griffin Stewart, and it's out of bounds last off of him. So Perryville will have the goal kick coming here in a moment. Baudendistel to take it. Far side of the field. Not before a substitution is made, though. Bishop's going to sit down. Caleb Loppy comes in his place. Good deep boot. Cape Notre Dame wins it, though, at midfield. Young will give off far side to Garner. Back to Young. Dangerous touch. There was a couple guys in the area. He'll try to set it up towards the midfield. No room to turn. Eventually getting up ahead that time is Stewart, and looks to play it deep, and it's deflected away out of bounds. Good job. I think Schlimpert, the center back, covering that time, will knock it away. Out on the far sideline. Down near the corner flag. So throw-in coming that works like a set piece for Cape Notre Dame. It's into the box left side. Header put on the far post side, but it's soft enough that it takes one hop, and Baudendistel, even though he tripped up, was able to scoop it up. He'll play it out here to the near side of the field to Pritchard, rolling it out. Tried to get it to Valansky. He looked to turn it back to the middle of the field. Carson Adams didn't win the possession, though. Trying to turn up field now, Cape Notre Dame. Ball's knocked away out of bounds, though. Good job, Hagan, and also looked like Colby Hager out there at an outside mid spot came up to help. Off the throw-in, here's Carson Adams. Tries to play it up ahead, has it knocked away. Welk, middle of the field, will get it back for the Pirates. Looking to get it towards Stratman. He gives it off here near side. Valansky has it for a little bit of space. Back to Welk near the center circle. Gives it off. Outside back run. Charging is Pritchard. He won't get to the ball. On the near sideline, Valansky will get it back. Looks to drop. Here on the near side, Hadler. Good play, middle of the field. Has Loppy. Doesn't turn and get a good pass off, though, for Stratman. Knocked away. Stepping up to clear is Schlimpert. Get it back towards the center circle on the far side of the field. There's Hager working against Gardner. He can't get to the ball. We're in the 52nd minute. Still no score. Long run down the sideline, far side of the field that time. Stewart tried to set something up. Can't get to it, though. Rolls out of bounds. So right next to the Cape Notre Dame bench, it'll be a Pirate throw-in. Hagan takes it. It's deflected and knocked around. Young will give off on a one-touch to Gardner, trying to set something up. Stratman has it back, though. Got it from Carson Adams. Far side of the field. Hager tries to leave it back for Stratman right at midfield. Didn't have position around Tommy Taylor. And it's knocked away out of bounds. Another throw-in quickly by Hagan for Perryville. Stepping up that time is Garner. Deflects it away out of bounds. Another quick throw-in, this time by Hager near midfield. They'll drop it off and switch fields here near side is Pritchard. Looking to create a little space for the Pirates. Does step up from the outside back spot. He had Welk up field, and he misread him. Pass was underneath. Now trying to step up this time, the outside mid. Pritchard will get in front of him. Here is Drew Van de Ven. He'll just drop it back. Tommy Taylor will let this one roll all the way back in the box, and Westrich will step up from out of goal and boot it away. Near midfield, looking to win the possession, that is Brett Van de Ven. Tries to play it to the outside mid, far side. Turning the corner, a little bit of room this time now. Far side, Hagan tries to win the possession back. He will get there and just boot it away out of bounds. Lost his footing for a moment, but Riley Hagan recovers and is able to clear away at center at midfield. We've got a throw in for Cape Notre Dame now. Long down the sidelines by Garner. Hagan gets ahead on it. And then an attempt to win the ball middle of the field that time is knocked away. Looked like maybe that time to hang out there for Cape Notre Dame. Can't get to it. So Perryville with the throw in. Attempt to get it in by Hager. Knocked away. Or Adams tries to win the possession. Hager gets it back. One touch over to Adams. Not there in time. Nice job by Welk, though. Does get it out to the far sideline. Hager trying to get it back to Welk in the middle. He does. Here's a chip towards the middle. On the run is Valansky and Stratman. Not there. Stepping up that time is the outside back. Great run here on the near side. Getting to the ball. Pritchard. Valansky will keep it in bounds right along the sideline. Good slide tackle to get to the ball. Van de Ven as Valansky fights for the position, and whistle comes out. They're going to get Perryville for another push. Quick free kick down the sideline, trying to go in a hurry, Cape Notre Dame. Here's the cross back into the box. Trying to get it to the far post side, but it's far too long that time. Well out of bounds behind the net. Goal kick coming for Bawden Distal on the far side of the field, 54th minute. Gets it out to beyond midfield. Big collision. Caleb Loppy gets hit, and they're going to get Cape Notre Dame on that whistle. So free kick coming. Stepping up, it looked like was Adams to take it after it's nearly cleared back to midfield. Hadler heads it back into the fray. Here's Valansky. They'll drop it off here on the near side. Pritchard comes up from the outside back spot. He can't keep the ball in bounds, though, here along the near sideline. We remind you that you can listen to all our game broadcasts 24/7 on our website, mymoinfo.com, courtesy of Coles Tractor and Equipment, home of the LS Tractors. Leave the herd, don't just follow. That's Coles Tractor and Equipment on Highway 32 in Farmington. Lots of room for Lansky here on the left side as he gets into the box. He'll leave it middle of the field. Unterreiner had some space. Loppy there trying between two defenders. Unable to get a good touch on it, though. As Valansky had some room here down the sideline, Pritchard set him up after winning the ball back on a Cape throw-in, and Valansky with a good ball back into the middle. Loppy was just stuck between two defenders, didn't have any space to get a good touch off himself. Ball's deflected away out of bounds here on the near sideline. Or did they blow the whistle for a foul? It will be a throw-in. Hunter Pritchard will come up and take it from the outside back spot towards Stratman. Tries to win the position just outside the box here on the near sideline. Stuck between two defenders. Turning and clearing away out of bounds. Nicely done by one of the mids there for Cape Notre Dame. These are hard numbers to read, especially when you're not sitting above the entire action. as we have time called here. We're ready to resume play, though. Throw in here on the near sideline. Pritchard will take it for Perryville. Gets it on a one-touch from Loppe. He doesn't win it back, though. Ball's booted deep down the sideline. Nice job getting it up ahead to Will Dotson, the talented freshman for the Bulldogs. He'll leave it middle of the field over there for DeHang. Can't get back to it. Stepping in front, nicely done that time by Riley Hagan to get back to the ball along the far sideline, and he will boot it out of bounds. Clearance will result in a Cape Notre Dame throw-in. We're in the 57th minute as we creep along in this second half. Still no score. Perryville, Cape Notre Dame, Class 2 District 1 Boys Soccer Championship game. Pirates trying to win their first district title since 2015 and do so on their home field, First State Community Bank field. They've got space middle of the field. Loppe, good one-touch to Stratman, trying to get around one defender. Can't cross him up. Top of the box, left foot, puts one on. It is wide of the mark here on the near post side. Just the third shot of the night for Perryville, but all but the two of them have come here as we've started the second half. That's the first one for Stratman, their leading goal scorer on the year. 23 he's netted. Two of them in the win over Fredericktown in the semifinals. Off the ensuing goal kick by Westrich, Bishop with a header to get the ball back towards the middle of the field. Welk collides with a man in blue, and they're going to get Austin Welk for the whistle and the foul. Welk has a conversation with the head referee there for a moment. Off the free kick, it's dropped back. Tommy Taylor now here on the near side of the field. This is Drew Vandeven. He'll look to play it long, deep down the field. Good right-footed boot. Getting back, though, is Schlemper. Didn't get a great touch, though. There's space near the top of the box. Left-footed strike is on, but it's wide of the mark on the far post side that time by Griffin Stewart. Cape Notre Dame no longer has the run of play here and the dominance of possession in this second half. That was a rare one, maybe the first shot they've had all half. Goal kick coming here, 59th minute. Bawden Distal towards the middle of the field. Able to get it up over to Unterreiner near midfield. He tried to play it out here to the near side to Bishop. It's knocked away, though. Good setup, middle of the field that time. Vandeven on the outside back sets up his mid, and ball's knocked away out of bounds. Evan Bruderman unable to get to that nice ball that time by Vandeven, but a throw-in coming for Cape Notre Dame way down the left sideline near the box. Stepping up is Bishop to get in front of Bruderman that time and deflect the ball away out of bounds. As we've got subs again coming for both sides here. With a corner coming after that deflection, and the ball goes out of bounds behind the net. Brett Vandeven is going to take it. This is unofficially the sixth corner Cape Notre Dame has had tonight. Long to the far post side, no settle, ball still loose in the box. Trying to create a little space. It's Taylor, and he knocks it in far post side. That's a goal. Tommy Taylor makes it 1-0 Cape Notre Dame. A scrum on the corner, and Tommy Taylor with just a little bit of space. I think actually that was Andrew Mueller. Don't know for certain who that was. Sure looked like Tommy Taylor came up from his center back spot and knocked that one in. We'll give him credit for it here in the 60th minute. And finally, somebody breaks through on the scoreboard. And those collisions there on the corner can often be the difference. And Tommy Taylor, so far, the difference for Cape Notre Dame. They've got the 1-0 lead here in this district championship match. Attempt to play it up ahead for Perryville was booted wide of the net behind the goal. So goal kick coming here for the Bulldogs. Connor Westrich will send it low on the punt. Middle of the field, Unterreiner has it for a moment, winning it. Now Valansky off to Welk. Gives to Unterreiner. He tried to flick it back and drop it off. It's taken away. Jake Young stepping up. Nicely done for Cape Notre Dame. Far side of the field, Griffin Stewart looking to set up his outside mid. No space to turn, though. Hagan did a nice job to recover, and coming up, Dylan Schlimpert, he'll clear it away out of bounds near midfield. This was a tight one when these two teams met on October the 5th. Cape Notre Dame won it 2-1. So this one not over, and likely going to be decided by one goal again. Has a quick throw-in from Caleb Gardner coming up from his outside back spot, is deflected and knocked away out of bounds. Perryville with the throw-in. They lose the possession, though. Nick Bishop can't get it back. Far side of the field. Nearly a run set up that time for Stewart. Garner will quickly drop it off to Jake Young. Gets it back from Tommy Taylor. Over to Young with the one touch. He'll play it here middle of the field. Lots of space now set up for DeHang. Good through ball. Man is there. And the shot is in on the near post side and bangs in. Griffin Stewart with the heel flick. That's a goal. 2-0 Cape Notre Dame. A perfect through ball from DeHang in the middle of the field, and Griffin Stewart their all-state striker who had been out much of the year with injury coming back late, and he gets some space there in the middle of the field on the left side of the top of the box after DeHang set him up on an absolutely beautiful through ball. Nobody was there in time to recover for the Pirates, and the hill even taller to climb now for Perryville as there's less than half of the second half left, and they're down 2-0. Off the reset kickoff, Unterreiner drops it off to Welk. They're going to try and play it down the near sideline here, trying to get some space. Valansky. And ball's going to roll itself out of bounds here on the near side. Pritchard, quick throw in. Unterreiner between two defenders, could not turn around with the right foot. Again, deflected out of bounds. And again, Perryville will have the throw in here on the near sideline. Valansky will drop it off here near side to Pritchard. He'll turn with the right foot, cross back towards the middle, headed away. Brett Vandeven got a head on it there for a second, trying to clear up towards the field, far side, Devin Mueller. Hadler tries to work it back towards the center circle in the fray. One touch by Adams off to Hunter Pritchard, gets it back. Carson Adams can't keep it though. He's Andrew Mueller on the near side of the field, looking to play it long down the sideline. Pritchard steps up and gets there. Up ahead to Unterreiner. He'll leave it off here in the near side for Valansky, 63rd minute. Perryville in a blink down 2-0. Welk tries to chip it, far side. Bishop inside the box, tries to get around Garner. Doesn't have the room. Turns, gets back. Cannot win the possession as Young comes over to help, and then eventually it's just booted and cleared away far side of the field by Devin Mueller. Big collision as they try to play it up towards the field that time. Schlimpert running into Griffin Stewart. Now Mueller setting up the run. Middle of the field. Looking to turn that time. Bruderman. He can't get upfield. Nice job recovering by Pritchard and Hadler. Ball's going to be knocked away out of bounds here on the near sideline. Tommy Taylor puts one in off the cross. In the middle of a scrum in the box in the 60th minute. 2 minutes later, Griffin Stewart gets a little bit of space courtesy of Cameron DeHang and finishes on the far post side, coming back into the near post to make it 2-0. Some space now top of the box for Stewart again. He puts one on with the left foot, but this is all the way on the ground and will roll right into the waiting arms of Ty Baudendistel. As he will play it quickly on the punt. Nice little touch here from Unterreiner as they get it beyond midfield. He'll get it back quickly from Valansky. Trying to turn around the defender, gets bumped. No whistle on the near side as he collided with Drew Vandeven, who will look to simply clear it away, and he will get out of bounds here near side. Sub will be made for Evan Bruderman. And Cape Notre Dame will also pull Drew Vandeven out and get a new face in at the outside back position. That's Jack Floyd, a senior, coming in here at the halfback. As the throw-in comes here now in the 65th minute for Perryville, Pritchard will get it down the sideline towards Jake Unterreiner. Valansky wins it back here middle of the field after it was deflected away. Welk can't get the possession, though, with Andrew Mueller along the near sideline. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Throw-in's going to go to Cape Notre Dame. Jack Floyd will take it here on the near sideline for the Bulldogs. Good long throw, getting ahead on it. Hadler for a second. Now trying to turn and set something up middle of the field. That is Dotson. A little space on the far side. He'll cross it in back to the top of the box. Hagan is there. He'll clear away and bring the ball back here to the near sideline, going out of bounds. Perryville offense that averages about 4 goals per game. One of the more dynamic scoring teams you will see. 4 players with double-digit goals this season. And held off the scoreboard so far, and in the last couple of minutes, Cape Notre Dame has finally netted a pair to give themselves the lead. First throw-in deflected away out of bounds. Another one coming here on the near sideline. Jack Floyd steps all the way back up from his outside back spot to throw it in. It's loose near the middle of the box, as stepping up that time was Devin Mueller with room coming in from the far post side. Instead, Baudendistel will come off his line and get it on the hop. Here's the punt quickly towards midfield. Unterreiner, big collision. We've got a whistle and foul is called. They're going to say it's on Cape Notre Dame. It's at least the 7th foul they've had here tonight. Free kick coming. Dylan Schlempert's going to take it. Just beyond the center circle, far side of the field. Welk rather to take it. Good boot towards the top of the box, headed away though. Another push off as they fight for the loose ball. They're going to get Stratman colliding inside that time. Looked like with Blaze Kula, the midfielder for Cape Notre Dame. Off the free kick, able to win it, middle of the field was Adams. He'll give off over to Stanley Valansky. Stratman has it here on the near sideline. Tried to cross it back to Unterreiner in the middle. Brett Vandeven steps in front of it. Jake Young looking to clear away for the Bulldogs. Can't do so, and a lot of space after Hadler stepped up from the center back spot. With the run down the field, this is Dotson. He'll leave it here on the near side, but the run made by DeHang, he had an easy jump on everybody at the outside back spot, so he was well offside, and the flag does come up. In the 68th minute, Perryville down 2-0. Quick boot away by Hadler on the free kick here near midfield. Andrew Mueller fighting with Carson Adams for position. Can't get to the ball. Big collision with Hadler as he steps up to get there. He'll boot it up. Nobody's there, though, and it's going to take a big roll past everybody all the way back to the top of the box. Connor Westrich will be able to come up and scoop that up without incident. Punt away by Westrich towards midfield. Schlempert goes up high to try and win it. He can't get there. Hagan will eventually get back to it, though. Good one touch to drop it off for Baudendistel. He will boot it back here towards midfield. Valansky will get it on a couple hops. Bring it back to his right foot. Try to get something middle of the field. Stratman does get a touch on it. Gets pushed off the ball, though, trying to win the position back around Jack Floyd. Whistle is blown, though. They're going to get Floyd for the push-off. Quickly, Perryville will go off the free kick. Carson Adams here gets it back to the far side of the field. Loppy trying to turn the corner and get a little space and cross it in. Not there. He'll leave it for Stratman just beyond the box, far side of the field. Stratman gets back, turning. Tries to cross with his left foot. It's deflected. Ball leak its way out here to the near sideline, and trying to save that one was Andrew Mueller, but it's out of bounds last off of Cape Notre Dame. Hunter Pritchard the throw-in. Valansky spinning around the corner flag here near side, looking for a little space. Back to Pritchard. He will boot one hard, trying to either put the shot on or cross it back to the far post side. Any way you spin it, it was wide, and he slipped on that attempt. Ball's going to work its way out of bounds behind the net. Goal kick coming after the substitutions here. Cape Notre Dame wisely trying to make changes as often as possible to eat some clock as we wind our way down here in the second half. Ready for play now again. Westrich will take the goal kick far side of the field. In the keeper's box. Good boot near midfield. Welk tried to win the possession, eventually cleared up, though, by Hagan towards midfield. Stratman tries to head it up to Unterreiner. Big physical collision. He does win the possession, but then loses it here on the near sideline, knocked away. Looking to get a little space that time, Carson Adams. Brett Vandeven, though, will play it long up here the near sideline. Now looking to get it up ahead this time is DeHang. Fight for the ball near the top of the box with Stewart as he collides with Riley Hagan. There's no foul call, though. Hadler will clear it away up to Valansky. Near the middle of the field, Welk. He'll play it long, over the top, some space. Stratman down the sideline. Can he run it down here on the near side? He'll get to it. Now he has to turn the corner, working his way around Tommy Taylor just outside the box. Stratman gets pushed for a moment, leaves it off. Carson Adams near the top, gets hit, trying to get around to hang that time. Big collision again, and the foul is called on Perryville as Tommy Taylor and Dayton Stratman fought for that loose ball. Stratman hit with the push there. If that had been on Cape Notre Dame, ball would have been just beyond the top of the box. Would have been a great shot for the Pirates. Instead, it's a deep free kick that time by Tommy Taylor. Back all the way to the other back end for Perryville. Hadler trying to clear. Will get it up far side of the field to Caleb Loppy. As we're in the 71st minute, time winding down. Pirates are down 2-0. Trying to play it up ahead far side of the field that time, the outside back, and some space created on the far side of the field. Looking to run it down, and that looked like Griffin Stewart trying to turn the corner, put one on far post side. It's well wide of the net. So Perryville will have it back with a goal kick here. Bawden Distel to take it. Dotson gets it right back, though. Lots of space, middle of the field. Gets tripped up, trying to work his way around Hadler. Doesn't get a call. Stepping up now is Pritchard here on the near side. Trying to one touch to Adams. Give it off to Hadler on the outside back run. We've got another push and a whistle. And the foul is going to be against Perryville. Officials have a tendency, more often than not, with the whistle to favor the team that's losing late in the match, but it's not gone Perryville's way so far, as a good free kick is put in that time by Garner, nearly headed in far post side, but Bawden Distel got a hand on it and knocked it away. And then eventually clearance up ahead down the far sideline knocks it out of bounds. So Cape Notre Dame's going to have the throw in here. 73rd minute. Ball will be brought all the way back here to Tommy Taylor along the back line. He'll get it up far sideline to Vandeven. Tried to play it for the outside mid, far side of the field, but nowhere to turn the corner up there. It is knocked out of bounds, though, so Cape Notre Dame throw in. They do get it back to the middle of the field, and now here is DeHang with a lot of space, and he will try to put one on from about 35 yards out, but he sails it well wide, top of the goal. Time winding down here for Perryville. We're in the winding into the 74th minute. Bawden Distel off the goal kick will get it up towards midfield, towards Pritchard. Tried to play it here to Valansky on the near sideline. Has it deflected, though, for a moment, and then doesn't get a good touch on it. Throw in coming. Garner, the outside back, will step up and take it for Cape Notre Dame. Get it towards the middle of the field to Drew Vandeven. They'll switch fields far side, set something up. Trying to play it ahead is, or Brett Vandeven, rather, trying to play it over to Drew Vandeven. He tries to play it long down the far sideline. Essentially, Cape Notre Dame now just trying to get the ball to the corner flag and eat time. Huge collision in the middle of the field that time. Carson Adams gets knocked down, trying to win the loose ball off the throw-in. They do get the foul on Cape Notre Dame there. Quick free kick coming. They try to switch the ball here near side to Pritchard. He has it knocked and taken away. Nice job stepping up to get that loose ball by the outside mid. Looking to turn the corner now. Devin Mueller cross to the middle of the box. He has a man there, and it's knocked in. Griffin Stewart again, right at the penalty area. That's a goal. 3-0 Cape Notre Dame. Right in the start of the 74th minute, and that one could prove to be the icing on the cake. Griffin Stewart, all-state striker, returning late in the season for Cape Notre Dame, and he has made a difference so far tonight. 62nd and now 74th minute. He ends up scoring, and Cape Notre Dame's lead up 3-0 with 6 minutes to play. Good through ball put up by Stratman, trying to set something up down the middle of the field, far side, Austin Welk. Doesn't get a good touch on it, though. It's just knocked away out of bounds far side, so quick throw in. Loppy gives it off to Welk. Try to bring it back to the middle of the field with the left foot, but it's knocked away. Stepping up is Jake Young, and he's just going to clear it. Big, deep boot down the field, looking to just simply avoid any trouble. Baudendistel coming way up out of the box will help try to move it upfield quickly. Hagan drops it off for Dylan Schlimpert. He'll look to clear it up towards midfield, headed away for a second. Now Carson Adams has it. He'll give off to Stratman. Right at the midline, Dayton Stratman turning, trying to come back to his left and switch fields. Doesn't get a good touch up ahead. Gardner fighting with Unterreiner for position. Unterreiner wanted the whistle for a high kick, doesn't get it. Ball's cleared out here to the near sideline. Pritchard will try to run it down. Doesn't have a lot of space, though, working around Cole Brunderman. A big clearance deep down the field that time by DeHang. Trying to get back is Hadler and Pritchard to clear it. It's knocked away. Gardner will get it back to the middle of the field now. Here is DeHang. Lots of space. Loppy will get a touch to work it back over to Austin Welk. He'll try to work to Dayton Stratman, heading it back to Loppy. He can't return to midfield in time, though, to get the touch. Attempt to leave it middle of the field. Welk will get the ball back. They'll play it down the sideline here near side Valansky. And Garner was going to boot that one out of bounds for the clearance. Valansky gets a shove in. They're going to call him for the foul. Garner coming with the quick kick here on the near side, free kick. Gets it off over to DeHang, leaves it for Vandeven. He'll try to set up a run down the near sideline, but that looked like Will Dotson trying to run it down was offsides. Flag comes up. As more subs coming for Cape Notre Dame here as we work our way under 4 minutes to play. They say that that deflection out of bounds here on the near sideline was off Perryville, so Cape gets the throw in on the boot. They'll get it in the middle of the field towards Dotson. Trying to win the possession far side of the field that time is Welk. Shoving and fighting with, looked like maybe Jake Young, and a whistle comes up, and we've got a foul call on Welk. As we get ourselves into the 77th minute. Perryville, who lost a good one with Cape Notre Dame the first time these two teams met October the 5th, 2-1, hit by a blitz here in the second half of the second half. Last 20 minutes of this one really turned Cape Notre Dame's way after controlling possession much of the first half. They finally broke through. Tommy Taylor scoring on a corner in the 60th minute would have been the difference, but they got two from their all-state striker Griffin Stewart down the stretch to boot. As Pirates will try to quickly work their way down the field here near side. Tommy Taylor coming over will just clear it away out of bounds here on the near sideline. Perryville needs quick scores, obviously. Less than 2.5 minutes to go. Unterreiner the throw-in, gets it to Stratman. In the box, big collision. Stratman's still on the ground as he falls down with Tommy Taylor. Try to boot it into the box that time. Valansky looking for Austin Welk, far side of the field. Just a little wide of him. And that ball will work its way out of bounds behind the net, so Perryville's going to have a corner here with 2 minutes to play. Welk will take it. They've had 3 corners total so far tonight and 3 total shots, 1 on goal. The chip towards the right side of the box. Loppy with a good header attempt on the far post side, but Connor Westrich in position is right there, and he falls on top of it. It's a good look there from Loppe. It's the second shot on goal all night for Perryville. And like everything else, it goes awry there at the very end, as off the ensuing punt from Westrich. Pirates get it back. Hadler brings it here to the near side. Pritchard tries to play it up for Valansky, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Cape will have to throw in. And Cape is going to have themselves, as the clock winds its way under a minute to go, their third district title in the last 4 years. They'll win District 1 for the second consecutive year. Unterreiner trying to play it ahead for Stratman. It's knocked away. Tommy Taylor there gets a boot on it. Gives it up here to Andrew Mueller here on the near sideline. Back to Brett Vandeven. And check that too. Cameron DeHang, and he'll clear it deep down the field. Schlemper trying to win the possession for Perryville back and bring it down the near sideline. Cape Notre Dame program that has won 3 state titles in their history and will win their 4th straight this season after back-to-back losses towards the end of the regular season. Meanwhile, for Perryville, they will still be waiting for their first district championship since 2015. Their little 4-game win streak here at the end of the season will come to an end. And as was the case in 2016, they will fall in a district championship game as the whistle sounds, and this one is over. Cape Notre Dame, with a late flurry, gets the job done. They will beat Perryville 3-0 your final this evening from First State Community Bank Field in Perry County. The Bulldogs, once again, Class 2 District 1 champions as they knock off the Pirates. We'll take a break and come back to wrap this one up with the Home Pools and Spas postgame show. That's on the way next. You're listening to the High School Soccer Playoffs on Regional Radio.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College.
Hi, it's Hannah. At Coles Tractor and Equipment, when you buy an LS tractor, you aren't getting the knockoff. You are getting to buy direct from the major brand maker, not the middleman. That's exactly why LS puts more standard features on the LS tractors and why you get the longer, better warranty with the best price. The best price because you won't be paying the middleman and you won't be paying those franchise fees. LS Tractor does offer the best warranty, and buyer after buyer knows that to be true. When you buy an LS tractor from Coles Tractor, you are buying direct because we buy direct. You aren't buying the knockoff that others claim. You are cutting out the middleman, plain and simple. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd with LS Tractors and Coles Tractor and Equipment.
See Coles Tractor and Equipment 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32, or give them a call at 573-756-4353. That's 573-756-4353. And don't forget to check them out on Facebook.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa.
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
Are you ready for an exciting new career that offers job security, flexibility, and independence? Rankin Technical College in Perryville is now accepting student applications for a 5-week CDL training class. The Gilster Mary Lee Corporation will provide the necessary funding for program training. If your application is approved, you'll receive a benefits package, which includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas, and holiday bonuses, plus insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371.
Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate has been the trusted real estate advisor for over 60 years in the Mineral area. Hi, I'm Kim Hudson, owner of Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate. No one has helped more people buy or sell real estate in our community than the agents at Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate. We are proud of the community in which we live and serve. Contact us today for all your real estate needs. Find us on Facebook or online at coldwellbankerholsey.com. Coldwell Banker Holsey, we would love to be your realtor.
Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's sounds so good, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Amy Cousins, General Manager of Applebee's in Farmington. You and a friend can start with 2 side salads or an appetizer to share, then choose any 2 full-size entree from the 2 for $20 dinner lunch menu. Or pick 2 items to create your own combo meal from the classic or signature lunch combo menu. Soups, salads, chicken fajita roll-up, clubhouse grill, or chicken tenders. There's so much to choose from, and it's all under $10. Dine in or call it in. Applebee's on Carge Boulevard in Farmington.
Brett Vandeven is going to take it. This is unofficially the 6th corner Cape Notre Dame has had tonight. Long to the far post side. No settle. Ball still loose in the box. Trying to create a little space. It's Taylor, and he knocks it in far post side. That's a goal. Tommy Taylor makes it 1-0 Cape Notre Dame. That is tonight's Gilster Mary Lee goal of the game. Gilster Mary Lee is hiring Class A CDL drivers with benefits and bonuses. Call Mike Welker at 1-800-851-5371. Welcome you into the Home Pools and Spas postgame show on the MyMo Info Sports Stream, part of our coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio, brought to you in part by Twin City Toyota and Herculaneum and the UPS store in Festus. That corner kick that leads to the goal for one Tommy Taylor, all-state center back for Cape Notre Dame. That would have been enough, but then Griffin Stewart added a pair in a couple of minutes afterwards, and that would be the final margin as the Cape Notre Dame Bulldogs again win Class II District 1 in boys soccer. They win the championship match tonight by a final of 3-0 in Perryville against the Perryville Pirates. It was every bit the low-scoring and close affair, tight-knit affair we thought we would get for most of the night, and then Tommy Taylor found a little space there in the 60th minute on the corner, crossed that time by Brett Vandeven after a scrum for the ball didn't lead to a clearance for Perryville on the far post side. Taylor knocked it in, and one of the stars of this Cape Notre Dame team, we mentioned he was all-state as a center back a year ago for the Bulldogs, and he comes through tonight once again for Cape Notre Dame. Tommy Taylor, just a junior, so all-state honors as a sophomore and continuing to show how good he is here in his junior season. And he comes up with what ended up being the winning goal when it was all said and done, as Perryville really didn't capitalize or didn't really have the run of possession and didn't capitalize on the 1 or 2 chances that were thusly provided for them. They finished tonight with 4 total shots, just 2 on goal. Cape Notre Dame, far more shots, far more of the possession. And obviously they got the one there from Tommy Taylor on the corner. And then 2 minutes later, their all-state striker Griffin Stewart, who was hurt earlier in the season, dealt with a meniscus tear, missed much of this season due to injury, came back only about a week or 2 ago. He comes through, playing a lot more in the second half than he did in the first, and is able to score in the 62nd minute. Beautiful through ball from Cameron DeHang gets him set up, and he knocks one in. And then he came through in the 72nd minute to seal the deal as well. So Stewart, who was all-state a year ago, maybe not going to end up with those honors because he missed much of this season with an injury, but he is still one of the best strikers in the state and a big weapon here for Cape Notre Dame, not just going forward down the stretch, but especially tonight as they get the Class II District 1 championship game victory. They've improved to 15-5-1 overall this season, while Perryville will see their season come to an end with a record of 17-6. The Pirates will fall short, as they did in 2016, in the district championship match, still waiting on that first district title since they won it in 2015, and that propelled them to a second-place finish in the state in Class 2. Battle of top 5 teams in the state in Class 2 tonight goes the way of the number 4-ranked Cape Notre Dame Bulldogs, while number 5 Perryville has been knocked off. The winner tonight, moving on to the sectionals. So Cape Notre Dame next Tuesday is going to host sectionals against Lutheran South. They upset the number 9 team in the state, Bayless, this evening in the Class 2 District 2 championship game. So big upset win there for perennial power Lutheran South over Bayless. Means that they will take on the Bulldogs in Cape Girardeau coming up Tuesday night in sectionals. And, of course, as we mentioned for Perryville, their season comes to a close. Bevy of seniors that helped make this a special year for the Pirates playing their final game tonight. Ethan Hadler, Caleb Loppe, and Hunter Pritchard, Jake Unterreiner, Stanley Valansky, and Austin Welk, all wearing pirate green and white on the pitch for the last time tonight. We congratulate them on tremendous careers and wish them the best of luck going forward. We will probably not get to hear from head coach Jerry Fulton this evening as he's over there having a conversation, of course, with his seniors and his players about the season coming to a close. A rough one, as it always is rough to end the season when you get this far in, but a very outstanding year, all things considered, for the Perryville Pirates, ranked consistently in the top 10 in the state in Class 2, and finish it up with a mark of 17-6 as they fall tonight. Mention our Gilster Mary League goal of the game, second goal of the evening for Cape Notre Dame from Griffin Stewart, as he was set up very nicely on a great through ball by Cameron DeHang. That is tonight's Serenity Hospice Care play of the game. And a reminder, of course, that you can always visit Serenity Hospice Care's website, serenityhospicecare.org. That's Serenity Hospice Care, peace of mind when it matters most. Tonight's Applebee's player of the game, Griffin Stewart of Cape Notre Dame, finishing with the 2 goals late to get things done for Cape Notre Dame, is a good candidate. But we're going to go with Tommy Taylor, the leader of that Cape Notre Dame defense that's been so stingy all year. The star all-state center back was not only leading the way in a shutout victory tonight for Cape Notre Dame, but he scored the goal that would have been enough for Cape to win there in the 60th minute. So Tommy Taylor, tonight's player of the game, brought to you by Applebee's in Farmington, doing good in the neighborhood. Take a look at our Hearing Care Partners broadcast schedule one more time this evening to remind you that we have high school football playoff action coming up on Friday night right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. St. Pius takes on Caruthersville Class 2 District 1 semifinals. Hopefully you can tune in for that one tomorrow, or rather Friday evening. And we will have coverage of the high school soccer playoffs coming up tomorrow night, I believe, on AM 1400 KGF. The Class 3 District 2 championship game will be brought your way. And I believe Hillsborough playing in that one tomorrow night. We have high school volleyball action for you on Saturday, AM 1400 KGF. You will see the St. Pius Lancers in the Class 2 state championships for high school volleyball, either third place or championship match. We'll have coverage of that Saturday morning on AM 1400 KGF. We'll know by the end of Friday when that match will actually be. And then also on J98, the Boot 98.5 FM on Saturday night, we'll have coverage from the Class 3 state volleyball championships. The Windsor Owls playing for either third place or the title. And that'll start around 6 o'clock in the evening, maybe 7:30 if they're playing for the state title. Again, that is going to be on 98.5 FM, J98 on Saturday night. High school football Friday evening, St. Pius and Caruthersville right here on the sports stream. It is Central and St. Genevieve on J98. AM 1400 KGF will have Hillsborough at Cape Central. And the Farmington Knights, of course, their home for high school football is AM 800 KREI. They're hosting Festus, Class 4 District 1 semifinals. We are done here this evening for high school soccer playoff coverage. We'll have a full update of how area teams did on the scoreboard coming up tonight. Northwest of Cedar Hill, North County playing in district championship games as well this evening. So tune in to J98 for the 10 o'clock sports to hear about that. And, of course, check our website, mymoinfo.com. Here tonight in Perry County, Perryville comes up short against Cape Notre Dame. They fall 3-0, the final this evening, Class 2 District 1 championship match. Big thanks to the wonderful folks here from Perryville High School, including Athletic Director Justin Dreyer, who were terrific hosts and helped us out in a big way, not only today, but then when we did the semifinals on Monday night. And, again, congratulations to the seniors that have played their final match tonight for Perryville on terrific careers despite the tough loss here this evening. Big thanks to my producer, Chase, back in the studio for making the real radio magic happen. I'm Nathan Gertz. Thank you for tuning in this evening. We appreciate you listening. Again, the final Rough one, Perryville falls 3-0. The final Cape Notre Dame Class 2 District 1 championship match. That'll do it for tonight's coverage of the high school soccer playoffs on regional radio. We will see you for high school football Friday night here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. Until next time, so long, friends.
Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Missouri invites you to come on down and let us help you find your next vehicle.